and welcome to day 3 and the final day in San Francisco. Now today I put on my detective hat on because things are going to be on a more serious turn. I'm on the way to Alcatraz Island and I feel like it's going to be quite the experience. So I'm currently on the boat waiting to go over there and I think this is one of the last afternoons, so I think going over, one of the last times you go is 1:30, and then you've also got night cruises coming on the way back too, so it's split between day to night tour. Each ticket is $38 for an adult, and it's always advisable to book online because this kind of sells out very, very quickly. So heading over there now, but I started the morning off with a dim sum breakfast at Great Eastern Restaurant. I was drawn in by the fact that Obama had eaten there before, and if it's good enough for Obama, it's good enough for me, and the dim sum was good. Highlight was the prawn dumplings, but anyway, got the hat on, serious, let's get to Alcatraz. I'm now at Alcatraz Island. I just got out of the theatre where they show a 50-minute documentary made by the Discovery Channel, which is actually pretty interesting. They showed a lot of history, so I jotted down a few notes to share with you of what I have learned so far. Alcatraz is actually part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area, which is the biggest urban national park in the world. It spans over 75,000 acres of land and 28 miles of coastline, which makes it 2.5 sizes bigger than San Francisco. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. And now it is the home to many water birds. There's lots of different types of birds here, and they do tell you to not take any birds home. Not that I was planning to, but don't take any birds home. An audio guide is also included in your ticket, so I'm now walking uphill to get an audio guide because they apparently show accounts from inmates and guards, and it's a really interesting listen, so I'm going to put that on. But over the years there were 14 different attempts to escape the prison. 36 men tried to escape, none succeeded, and Alcatraz is known as the prison that nobody can ever escape. Dun dun dun. And I wonder if Azkaban is inspired by Alcatraz. I don't know, because it kind of reminds me of it, so I don't know. And in the 1960s, Alcatraz shut down due to wear and tear and budget cuts, and it also became a symbol for political activism for American Indians. So they took over the island. I think they moved over here for about 19 months. So you can still see the symbols all around the island now. I'm out of breath. I'm nearly there. I'm going to get the audio guide and then I'll continue. There's a fence, but this is the area where the inmates would collect their issued clothing after showering, and you can see here all of the clothes, the shoes right at the back. They have some like toiletries and things over there. This is the shower area. There are 40 different showers and the inmates shower twice a week. This is the prison library where 15,000 volumes of literature were stored, and prisoners would come here and read between 75 to 100 books a year, and any books with sexual content or violence were not allowed. If I could see you again, I don't know where to start. You can see the city of San Francisco from the prison here, and that's probably the biggest punishment of all. It's only about a mile and a half away, but being able to see life at the city knowing that there's no way of going there. The waters are treacherous, there are very sharp rocks, so it's impossible to swim across the bay. So being able to see this view, knowing that there's life away from it, it's pretty soul destroying. Dining room inmates were served 3 meals a day, and tear gas canisters were mounted in the ceiling in case there was trouble, but they were never used. Now leaving Alcatraz on the 3:05 boat back, but that was a very chilling experience, and it was really cool to have the audio guide because it was very interactive, so it told you exactly where to go, but it was like there was almost a surround sound system in your ears, so it felt like you were actually there as things were happening during all the accounts of the events. One particular one was the spaghetti uprising, where the inmates thought the food quality was going downhill, so they scheduled uprising where they turned all the tables when spaghetti was next served, but then the guard came in and all it took was a whistle and the sound of a gun clicking and it all left again, which was a bit like ooh. And another one where, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's another one where they carved a dummy head out of soap and cement and paint, and it looked very lifelike, so that was quite scary, chilling, but cool to see. But that was an incredible experience. I would definitely say that is a must do if you're in San Francisco, particularly because you get to hear all of the context and history of what happened, and it's just something a bit different as well, but so integral to the history in San Francisco. We're now headed back into the city. Stop playing. Anyway, it's now 4 o'clock. I am now at the Ferry Building at the Marketplace for some food. I'm going to look around and see all the different vendors, but there's lots of different produce places here, but there's lots of different market stalls here, and all of them are local producers, so it's making the best of artisan produce around San Francisco. Let's chow down. Are you excited? Because I'm about to try my first non-Asian meal of this trip so far. So I'm now at Gott's Roadside and I'm finally going to try the Impossible Burger, and I've also opted for the gluten-free bun because I've noticed a lot of sensitivities to gluten recently, so I want to see if I have this, whether my tummy is less bloated. It's basically going to be a cheeseburger, but the patty is entirely made out of vegetables, but it's meant to taste exactly like meat. So I've been very intrigued because apparently it's the one veggie burger to beat, and I've never had it before. So yeah, all of that, and also some garlic fries. The burger was about $12.99, so on par with the more expensive burgers, but I guess that's all in the process of making the actual veggie patty. So let's try it out and see if it's like a cheeseburger. This is the Western Blue Burger, so this isn't a veggie burger, it's a beef cheeseburger, but it's also got some pickles and beer battered onion ring, blue cheese, bacon, and it looks beautiful, and it's got like a very soft brioche bun. This is the Impossible Burger, so the gluten-free bun is a lot harder, which I am surprised about because normally I feel like gluten-free things are a lot more softer, but it's still pretty firm, and this is what the patty looks like. So we've got some American cheese, so it's not vegan, but you can probably take out the cheese if you wanted. A pickle, tomatoes, their special sauce, I don't know why I said that like that, special sauce, and their veggie patty. Let's give this a try. Oh, also, these garlic fries are a must. They are so garlicky, taste absolutely wonderful, and has parsley with it as well, and I've dipped it in their smoky mustard sauce. This is so good. First taste of this burger. It looks pretty much like meaty texture. It reminds me almost like a turkey patty. The texture of it is exactly meat, very meat-like. So yeah, I would probably have it again. I got the secret breakfast, and the secret booze is bourbon. I don't really get that high, but it's good ice cream. It just tastes like sweet vanilla. I can't taste the bourbon, and I love whiskey. Probably go again, but it's not the best I've ever had. just got back from Trader Joe's and guess what I got? My fave ever kombucha. I always love this one, the Synergy Organic Kombucha, the rainbow one. And I like it that it says enlightened for everyone everywhere and all these like enlightening quotes. I also got a big old box of blueberries for breakfast, and these blueberries are huge. Look at them. Absolutely humongous. Trader Joe's is probably my favourite supermarket. I really wish it was in London because I love running around Trader Joe's. I love their snacks, I love their food, I love their fruit, I love their kombucha. Oh, so good. So every time I'm here in the States, I always try to make sure I go into a kombucha just so I can run around and just be like, whoa, everything. But my feet are now so tired. I've walked 19,386 steps today, which is 14 kilometers, 3 hours. So I'm tired, so I'm gonna chill with my kombucha. I'm gonna pack because I leave for Vegas tomorrow, and what am I gonna do? Oh, and eat the blueberries and maybe put on a Christmas film. Then I might head out to get a burrito, but I'm not sure because I'm still pretty full. But I'll keep you updated. But if not, then I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the 3 days in San Francisco. I had an incredible time. I feel like this is somewhere I can definitely live. I can see myself living here. I love the energy here. I love pretty much like so much about the city, and I really want to come back for spring to summer. So maybe next year, maybe. I need to find a reason to like move out here. But if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and watch the previous 2 days in San Francisco, and subscribe for more travel, food and lifestyle content, and I'll see you in Vegas. Goodbye!